Today, I'll be sharing with you my latest undervalued high-yield dividend stock with a dividend yield of 6.4% and the potential that the shares are 40% undervalued. This might just be the best way for long-term dividend investors to invest in. Before we get started, please consider giving this video a thumbs up if you get value out of our content. Wilcon Depot is one of the leading home improvement and construction supply retailers in the Philippines. Founded in 1977, the company has grown from a small hardware store into a nationwide chain of large format depots and smaller format stores. What do they actually sell? Think of everything you need to build or improve a home: tiles, sanitary ware, lighting fixtures, paint, hardware tools, furniture, and home decor. Their main customers include homeowners, contractors, and real estate developers. What makes Wilcon stand out is its one-stop shop concept. So instead of going to multiple suppliers, customers can find everything under one roof. The company is employing 3,600 workers and has a market capitalization of 23 billion pesos. The company possesses a robust balance sheet and practically zero debt. And here's something investors love. Housing demand in the Philippines is structurally strong. With a growing population, urbanization, and rising middle class, the demand for housing and renovation is not going away anytime soon. That's the foundation of Wilcon's long-term story. Wilcon operates primarily through two formats: large depot stores and smaller home essential outlets. The depot stores are real revenue drivers due to big spaces, wide product selection, and strong supplier relationships. The competitive edge of the company comes from, first, scale. They buy in bulk, which allows them to negotiate better prices. Second is product variety. Customers don't need to shop elsewhere. In this case, convenience wins. Third is brand reputation. Over decades, they've built trust among contractors and homeowners. Fourth is strategic locations. They place stores in high-growth areas where construction activity is strong. But here's something that often gets overlooked. Wilcon is not just a retailer, it's a distribution powerhouse. They control a big part of the supply chain, which improves margins and efficiency. Now let's talk about expansion because this is where the growth story lives. Wilcon has been aggressively opening new stores across the country. Their strategy is simple: enter underserved provinces, capture demand early, and build customer loyalty. Because each new store adds revenue growth, market penetration, and brand visibility. But expansion isn't just about opening stores. They're also investing in logistics and warehousing, inventory management systems, and private label products, which usually have higher margins. This tells us something important. Wilcon is playing the long game. They're building infrastructure today to support future growth. Let's get into the numbers because this is where many investors start to get cautious. Historically, Wilcon has delivered strong revenue growth, healthy margins, and consistent profitability. But in recent periods, growth has slowed down. Why? Here are the reasons. First, higher interest rates affecting construction activity, inflation reducing consumer spending, and slower real estate development. So what we're seeing is a temporary slowdown, not necessarily a broken business. Margins remain relatively solid, which shows operational efficiency and strong pricing power. But investors need to manage expectations. Growth may not be as explosive as before, and expansion takes time to translate into profits. This is no longer a hyper-growth story. It's evolving into a steady compounder. Now let's talk about dividends because this is something many long-term investors care about. Wilcon does pay dividends and it has been relatively consistent. However, yield is moderate and not the highest in the market because the company reinvests heavily into new stores, expansion projects, and operations. So similar to other growth-oriented companies, you're getting a mix of income plus growth, not just pure dividends. If you're building a balanced portfolio, Wilcon can play a role, but it's not your primary income stock. Before you get too excited, let's talk risks, because this is where smart investors pay attention. First is economic sensitivity. Construction demand is tied to the economy. If things slow down, Wilcon feels it. Second is competition. Other players like All Home are expanding aggressively. Third is execution risk. Opening too many stores too quickly can hurt returns if demand doesn't keep up. Fourth is consumer behavior. If people cut back on home improvement spending, sales can dip. So while the business is solid, it's not immune to macroeconomic pressure. So should you invest? Here's the honest take. Wilcon Depot is a quality company, but timing matters. You might consider it if you believe in long-term housing demand, you want exposure to retail plus construction, and you're patient with slower growth periods. You might hesitate if you want fast returns, you're worried about economic cycles, and you prefer high dividend yields. This is a long-term story, not a quick win. At the end of the day, Wilcon Depot is building something bigger than just stores. It's building a nationwide ecosystem for home construction and improvement, and that's a powerful position to be in. But like any investment, it comes down to your strategy, your timeline, and your risk tolerance. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button. It really helps the channel grow. Subscribe for more deep dives into Philippine stocks and drop a comment below. Are you buying, holding, or avoiding Wilcon Depot right now? I'd love to hear your thoughts. See you in the next video.